A few weeks ago, I made a video discussing the potential of Capcom remaking Resident Evil 1 again. And to nobody's surprise, there were very polarizing perspectives in that video's comment section. There were a lot of people that were completely against the idea of that second remake happening, and also a lot of people that were completely for it. A big aspect of that is the fixed camera angles that both the original and the remake have. And all of this discussion surrounding Resident Evil 1 gave me this thirst to revisit Resident Evil 1 again, so I could get reacquainted with the good old fixed camera angles and tank controls. And revisiting this classic has been a very fun time. I've been having a lot of fun. And it's made me come to the conclusion that we need fixed camera angles to return to gaming. And more specifically, survival horror gaming. Fixed camera angles are looked back upon as some archaic or out of style thing, and that the new over-the-shoulder third-person camera angle is a better, more quote-unquote modern alternative. Not that the over-the-shoulder camera is new. It's existed for many years. It's just that it is being heavily popularized within modern gaming. And this notoriety has caused a lot of people to become completely out of touch with the greatness that can come from fixed camera angles. It comes from this notion that more control equals better controls, which is just not true. On the surface, the jump from going from not being able to move the camera at all to suddenly now being able to move it around your character seems like an objective improvement. But in reality, the over-the-shoulder camera and fixed camera angles do two completely different things. They just aren't interchangeable, because a lot of the special moments that come from fixed camera angles are just completely lost in translation. For example, there is a scene or scenes in Resident Evil 1 where after Jill grabs a dagger and walks off screen like normal, it doesn't cut to the next camera. Instead, it stays on the same camera you're on, and you see Jill slowly reappear back into the frame, walking away from something that we can't see. This is a scene that just can't be mimicked with a camera that's constantly stuck on your character's back. It's not even just cutscenes like this either, it also just enhances the scenery as a whole. Because of the fact that every camera angle and every shot was planned, there is just a lot of detail on the screen. Because everything you're looking at was meant to be seen. They strategically placed every object in the environment that way. And it feels like you're playing a movie. Having the camera watch you from afar as you slowly walk down the stairs. It builds tension in a very effective way, which is perfect for the survival horror genre. I'm not saying that fixed camera angles should return and completely replace this over-the-shoulder camera, because there are benefits to both of them. And those benefits don't support every type or genre of game. Fixed camera angles are more effective for survival horror or just overall story-based games. Games like Resident Evil 1. It's cool to be able to look wherever you want in an environment, and it's also cool to be able to aim wherever you want on an enemy. But you don't need to have that in every single game. It also just gets kinda stale after a while. Like, oh, they're remaking Silent Hill 2? Of course they're gonna switch over to the over-the-shoulder view, because that's more modern. When it comes to fixed camera angles, it can be a bit jarring when you cut to the next camera, so I do understand why there may be some people that don't like that, and are scared away from fixed camera angles because of it. But if you're one of those people, I still recommend giving it a shot. Eventually, after a while of playing, you will become used to that. And if you still don't like it after 2 or 3 hours of playing, then it may just not be for you. Fixed camera angles aren't for everybody, but nothing really is. It shouldn't be completely wiped away because there are people that don't like it. There is an audience that is still there for it, and there is still an audience to be had. A lot of people just straight up haven't been able to experience the greatness of fixed camera angles yet because of the fact that that era of games was decades and decades ago. So there are other things that contribute to the age of those games. If you made a new game with state-of-the-art visuals, good acting, a good story, and built fixed camera angles into it, I think new, more casual gamers will be more inclined to play it. and it would revitalize this genre that has kind of been lost to time. With that being said, that about covers why I think fixed camera angles should come back to gaming. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy making it. If you did enjoy it, hit the like and subscribe button. I hope to see all of you again in the next video. See you next time.